guitar playing was hearing Metallica records that my friend in 6th grade had. And my brother had an old PV, I think it was a PV Predator guitar, out in my parents' garage. And so I started learning Metallica tabs and licks on my brother's PV Predator. Eventually got into punk rock music a little bit, and painted his guitar green with a nice latex green house paint. And man, just banging out power chords in my parents' garage in the wee hours through my makeshift Marshall stack, which actually wasn't a Marshall amp. It was a Sun Coliseum lead 200-watt solid state head with a 412 PV cab, just and a rat pedal, and that was my rig, man. And so much to my parents' credit, man, their patience with me and my volume level was high, but that's how I got started, in their garage. Yep. After a few years of banging out power chords, I started taking lessons in high school, which got me into just taking formal lessons in school. Then decided to go to college, where I studied a little bit of. It was kind of a well-rounded program. Got into a little bit of classical and jazz stuff. So definitely the training in college, got a 4-year degree in music, was huge, but also just the playing with other friends in college who were great musicians, and it was amazing how much that shapes just your playing as you're in this intense setting with the same group of people for several years in a row. So college was a huge thing for me, and then just playing as much as possible too. I guess during school and after school, just learning records was a big part of it too. Going back to high school again, while I was taking lessons, also just getting a bunch of different CDs and trying to cop the parts exactly how they were on the CDs was a huge thing for me, and developing as a player for sure. Like whichever artist I'm out with, I'm very fortunate and grateful to be able to play with artists who I feel like their heart is in the right place. So it's easy to be a support, and I always want to be, when I'm stepping behind someone to play for them, want to be fully engaged in supporting what their ministry is, and again, just feel like I'm really blessed to be able to work with some people whose hearts are really to glorify God and to see other people worship and do the same. So I see myself as just coming alongside and doing my part to help support that and support the whole of what's going on. So yeah, just see whether it's just beyond just the guitar playing too, but just there'll be times sometimes in services or different things that maybe they're looking for people to pray with other people, or just not being limited to just the playing, but also being fully engaged at whatever event we're at, or if we're teaching, just I guess being available and being open to whatever's going on. Yeah, trying to play my best too, for sure. As a musician, I'm always trying to strive to be a creative player. Making music well is important to me. Fact of the matter is, there's tons of great musicians out there. Lots of great music being made. So that's not the whole picture, but that part of it is definitely wanting to do really good music. It's amazing how music moves people. I remember how just think back to my parents' garage, and just like music hitting me for the first time, going, wow, this is such a cool thing, want to do some of this. So a part of it just striving for that, but also again, the blessing of a lot of the people I work with are either it's leading people in worship, or doing performance songs that are very Kingdom of God oriented. Like with Sarah Grove, she's actively involved in this thing called IJM, International Justice Mission, which is groups of lawyers and law enforcement officials who help free children from brothels overseas. There's just a lot of different avenues that I think not just the artists I work for, but a lot of artists are kind of teaming up with parachurch organizations and just other organizations to really see the the light of Christ spread beyond just the church walls and to other, to in some cases very dark places in the world. So again, even if it's back just to playing a few notes on a chorus or a solo, I think all of it, I find significance in some of that, just again coming alongside the whole picture of what's going on beyond just the music, and also the meaning and the message of what's going forth. And and also I really enjoy teaching. I do workshop classes, and really just find fulfillment out of I'll get emails back from guys saying I put some of these little things into practice, and I feel like it's really making a difference in my playing, on my worship team, and so that's been a fulfilling thing too.